a message that comes out that then I feel the need to want to share with the collective. So this has been the theme of the week for this week. The theme of the week for this week has been focus on what you can control. Let go of what you can't. I see so many people fixating on other people's stuff, other people's problems, other people's experiences, other people's choices, other people's decisions, other people's lifestyles, and getting frustrated and overwhelmed and angry because they see someone else doing things that they know and they believe is not for their greater good, and they want to help them, but the people that they're focusing on don't want to receive their help. And in turn, because the people that they are seeing making up with these stuff ups in their life don't want their help, they are getting frustrated and overwhelmed by this lack of willingness to see it their way. And so all this embroiled anger and frustration and overwhelm that people are feeling, you get me? Like if you've got someone in your life right now that you're feeling really, you could be doing better. I know there's something better for you. All of that fixation on someone else's choices is actually beyond your control. The only thing that you truly have control over is you. You. And when you learn to release what you cannot control, bring yourself back to your center and focus on what you can control, that's when you actually gain back your power. Every time you judge, fixate, focus on someone else's problems and dramas and issues, and get into a whole narrative around it, you are leaching your life force energy out into situations that are not yours to solve. And sometimes the best thing you can do is bring yourself back to, what can I control right now? What do I have autonomy over? What is within my realms to be able to affect? And if you want a better outcome for someone else, instead of worrying and focusing outwardly on them, bring yourself back to, what is the reason I so desperately need them to change for me to feel better? Because if you're desperately needing someone else to change for you to feel better, then that is actually not a them issue, that's a you issue. Because no one else's attitudes, behaviors, or decisions should ever take you off your center and move you away from the truth of who you are. Because your power is in your capacity to recenter and focus back on your heart space, let go and release lovingly what you can't, and control what you can. And a really powerful process that I learned through Brendon Burchard, who wrote the book The Charge and the Motivation Manifesto, and also the book High Performance Habits. Brendon Burchard, he says, sit and envisage the person that you're wishing to see change him. And just say to yourself, with love in your heart, release, 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 release. And imagine sending back with love to that person, love. Send it back. Recognize you can't control how they are, what they do, and what they choose to do, or who they choose to be and what they choose to do. Find some acceptance, because acceptance is the gateway to personal peace, and just send back the energy with love. And that's how you come back to a place of internal peace. Because if you're busy fixating on what someone else is doing, it's often a distraction from you dealing with your own stuff. And if you have been dealing with your own stuff, then how others choose to live your life no longer needs to be a trigger for you. Because the more love, self-compassion, self-acceptance that you feel inside of you, the less you need other people to change for you to feel good. So release, release, release. Hopefully that gives you something to ponder. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Follow me on Instagram under my name, Sonia Cortis. Otherwise, keep an eye out for some new videos coming on some stress relief techniques for anxiety and overwhelm. And I'll see you on the next live. Have a wonderful weekend if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, and have a fabulous weekend when it finally gets here for those of you over in the United States. Catch you later. Bye-bye.